Hello conservation crew! It's, what day is it? Saturday? And we've come to Churston, which is between Paynton and Brixham. We've just come for a bit of a trek. We did plan on exploring more of the Hertford Common and all the other nature reserves that way, but I figured we'd end up going all the way to Exeter and getting rained off. So we thought we'll just get wet near to home. So we're bringing you with us as per usual. And we're going to go and see what we can find. There's a bit of woodland and is there what, a bit of a coast walk or?
Yeah, cove.
Cove and woodland. And my raincoat's going crazy. So yeah, join us. Now it is raining because we are in England, remember that. But also, a wise person once said that there's no such thing as bad weather, only bad clothing. So there's no excuse not to get out in nature and enjoy the wild if you've got the right clothing on. Stu and I were just chatting and I just saw a pair of blackbirds and they're always like really afraid, which is a good thing really. And I was saying how there's certain species in the UK especially, and you know, around the world. I can think of several, you know, examples. But there's species in the UK that are generally kind of used to humans. Like I know that in London you can hand feed squirrels, and there's a couple of places nearby us where you can get really close to grey squirrels, and robins are quite bold and like confident. But then blackbirds generally are always very wary and keep their distance and fly away when afraid, and so do wood pigeons. But also saying about the difference between country foxes and urban foxes, because urban foxes are often like they feed from our bins or whatever, but also people leave food out for them. They're a lot more bold, which is actually a scientific term for confident animals or animals who are unafraid of people. It's boldness. But then country foxes, because people like to hunt them and shoot them, they've learnt to be aware of humans. But I guess the more bold animals are generally, the more likely they're going to be hurt by us or get into trouble or, you know, interact with our roads. And yeah, it's like boldness isn't necessarily a good thing, so it's always good to keep your distance. And if an animal seems really habituated and unafraid, like just don't encourage it, because I don't think it's a very good idea for the survival of that animal really. When we see it a lot with grey seals, if you go over to the seal project you'll find out a lot. They talk about how, you know, if seals become habituated to humans and start to expect food off anglers and things, they stop hunting for themselves and stuff, and it's just not good. We like wild behaviours, that's always a good thing.
As you can see behind me, there's quite an absence of trees. A few years ago in Churston Woods there was actually a fungus disease discovered and they had to remove quite a few of the trees. Thankfully we have a bit of natural succession taking place and trees are coming back, but also the local community has been quite heavily involved in raising funds to buy saplings and replant the forest.
I tell you what, it is so humid today. I feel like I've gone back in time to when I was in Ecuador in the cloud forests of Mindo. It is that humid and sticky and like so lush with vegetation around here. I just really feel like I've gone travelling, which is really nice, nostalgic. If you want to, I was thinking about doing a podcast or a video, possibly with Stu and Steph, maybe just me, I'm not sure. We'll see what you guys want, but I was thinking about doing like some nature-based travel stories, because I've travelled all over Central and South America and Southeast Asia and various other European countries. Stu's been to Madagascar, South Africa, Steph's been to South Africa. Both me and Steph have done diving qualifications in different parts of the world. So if you guys would be interested in hearing any of those stories, please give us a like or a comment, let us know below, and we will create it for you. We just saw two very beautiful buzzards fly past. Oh, they're up there now. Ox-eye daisy. Steph, can you tell me what this is?
A purple foxglove.
We've just arrived at Churston Cove and it is gorgeous here. Just found a scallop shell.
So we've just walked through Churston Woods and we've ended up at Churston Cove. Now on the beach at Churston Cove we've come across lots of scallop shells. Now Churston Cove's just round the corner from Brixton Marina, which has an extensive fishery, so these shells have likely washed around. But scallops are quite cool, so these little animals can actually live to 20 years old. They don't have a brain at all, but they move in quite a cool way. So these are known as bivalves, so they have two sides to the shell, and what they do, they extrude water as they move through the ocean. It's quite cool in terms of their sex as well, so different species of scallops will vary. Some will have females and males, some will have hermaphrodites, so they're male and female, and some will actually change sex, so they start off as male and then turn into females. I think the world would be a better place if we'd be more like scallops. Keep your eyes open, keep a hard shell, filter out the crap, but keep a soft heart.
We've gone from crazy humidity to bright, glorious sunshine. But it is still quite humid, to be fair. But we love a bit of sunshine. Now the raincoats are off and we're just walking back to the car now. There's another buzzard up there. So we're walking back the way we came, up this really beautiful path where there's loads of shrubbery and wildflowers, and we're seeing so many different species of butterflies. So since we've been walking back from the beach for about 5 minutes, we've seen 4 or 5 species. So it's a really good spot if you're a butterfly lover. So we're back in the car and we've had a really lovely walk. I would really recommend this one. I'd say it's like a 9 out of 10. So it's really hot and steamy, but it's not too long. It probably only takes about, how long do you think that took us in total? And we kept stopping and starting.
An hour?
Yeah, maybe an hour. It's just a really nice little leisurely walk in beautiful nature. So give that one a go on your daily walk at some point. And make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, because that really helps our channel to grow, and then we reach loads of people and get to spread the wonderful message of conservation and environmental issues and all things wildlife. So give us a like, give us a comment, let us know what you thought of this walk.
And we'll see you in the next one.
We'll see you in the next one.